Do you ever wonder why the stir sticks have plastic on them, but the lids are not covered in plastic? Things that make you go, Welcome everyone, Adam, Woo here. Could be a big day today. A very big day. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's, that's a little too hot. That's way too hot. It's the TheDailyWoo. No through traffic. I'm going for it. I'm doing it. I mean, technically, I'm not going through. I'm trying to find a place to park, so that counts, right? Plus, there's something really cool on the back side of this building. Check it out. Right there next to that little pond is a teeny tiny church designated by Ripley's Believe It or Not as the smallest church in the world. Adam the Woo's Wild Kingdom. This was built by monks in the late 1800s, and this is not the original location of the church. It was moved, according to the sign, in 1971. And the cool thing is, you can peek inside the church itself and look at the crumbling walls and the stained glass windows. It is now located directly in front of a bank and a doctor's office. And look at all these fowl. Look at all these fowl! That's pretty cool though, right? They make it very difficult for the onlooker to get a peek at it though. There's nowhere to park. Shh, don't tell anyone. I parked where I wasn't supposed to. Crossed over onto the Kentucky side of Cincinnati, and if you're familiar with the greater Cincinnati area, you know exactly what I mean. The airport, Cincinnati Airport, is technically in northern Kentucky, and that's where I'm headed for a special surprise. For future reference, Cincinnati Airport, slightly smaller and less crowded than LAX. And they got some cool stuff in here too, like this old plane and these old cars. And this astronaut. I think I made it just in time, and I made this special sign, handmade sign, just for this special occasion. I made that sign because they're going to be walking through there directly towards me, and I figured this airport would be so busy that they would need some sort of notification of who I was, because I'd be here to pick them up. But it's not as busy as I thought it would be. Yeah, and look, you can see I'm right here next to the private car service. And I didn't spoil this till just now, so no one knew who was arriving. So at this point in the vlog, this is the surprise. Yay! Hey. Welcome to Cincinnati. We have a lot of food here on this table. I thought these were going to be like little sample platters, but it's a lot of food here. Straight ahead there, Kings Island. Gonna ride some coasters. Oh yeah. Kings Island, never been here.
See, this is what Adam does. He gets me to set up his GoPro so I don't get the good shots.
Right. So I know nothing about how to use a GoPro, so Tim is fixing my GoPro while I conquer the great vlog shots. Dang it. Here's the entrance to Kings Island. I'm not sure why they have Christmas trees out. I guess it's Christmas in July. And they have a replica Eiffel Tower. Whenever I see an Eiffel Tower, I think of Superman 2, the non-Donner edition. They have the Liberty Bell made out of grass, made out of sod. And there's a really cool... I don't know, probably just the exteriors are made out of sod. But on the back side of it is a clock that's actually working, but at rapid speed. The first ride of the day is an attraction I've wanted to ride for a very long time. The legendary Beast. Now, according to the internet, they say that this is the longest wooden roller coaster in the world.
Right.
Formerly, the steepest drop at one time.
Longest, tallest, fastest, I think.
Look at this crazy coaster. There are so many loop-to-loops. You can barely even count all of them. It's insane. And we were gonna ride the Beast, but there was an hour wait. So we figured we'd wait till most of the crowd dies down at nightfall and then ride the Beast. I wanted to ride it first, but we have to be patient. Oh my gosh, look at those swings. I'm not even gonna lie, I will not be riding those. Are you guys gonna ride that?
All right.
No. You're gonna ride it? I think you're going solo on that one, Tim. I am not getting up there. No thanks. If you play one of these carnival rides out here, you just might win a stuffed animal made of bacon. So here's a fun fact. This carnival game, in the Brady Bunch episode, the Cincinnati Kid, Greg Brady, stood right there. So the only roller coaster remaining from when the Brady Bunch episode was filmed here is the one we're about to do. Yes. So we're about to channel our inner... I'm going to be Greg Brady.
I'm going to be Jan.
You're going to be Jan. Who are you going to be, Marsha?
I'll be Marsha.
So you have to do the Marsha.
Marsha.
Oh man, they're racing us over there. It's like side-by-side racing style. Oh my gosh! So we just rode that. What'd you guys think of it? A little rough, right?
It was very rough.
It was a little rough.
The seats were so narrow.
Very tiny.
I almost couldn't fit my butt in the seat.
Here's my question though is, what kind of crazy driver parks their truck in the middle of a theme park?
This is true.
What the heck, man?
It's one of those dang Bradys. We finally broke down and bought the Fast Pass bands because it's the weekend, and we talked to a couple employees and they said the lines were not going to dissipate at all, so we spent the money and now we can walk right on every ride. So we're back at the Beast. Oh, it's time. It's time for the Beast. Without the wristband, 50-minute wait. With the wristband,
Like we're there.
0-minute wait.
Right.
So I highly recommend getting the, what do they call this?
Fast
lane.
Pass.
Fast-
No, Fast Lane.
Fast Lane Plus.
Fast Lane Plus.
Highly recommended. Okay, I gotta get my GoPro
Sorry.
and my glasses back. They yelled at me for bringing the GoPro on, and I guess it's basically a ride-to-ride.
Do you guys know what you get?
Basically a ride-to-ride basis on whether you can bring a GoPro or not. Definitely one of my favorite wooden roller coasters. When it comes to roller coasters, I think wooden are my favorite. I think the one at Dollywood, the wooden coaster at Dollywood is a little more extreme than this, but this thing is
More
nothing.
extreme than that?
Yeah, the one at Dollywood is absolutely terrifying. I think it's called the Thunderhead. It's worse than the Beast.
Ow!
But the Beast was pretty scary too, I must say. It's now time for the backlot stunt coaster. This looks cool. Is this ride structurally safe for me to ride?
100%.
Okay, good. Thank you, John.
Yeah,
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. I did not think it was going to be as extreme as it was. It blasted off pretty quick. And the fire scene in the middle with the helicopters and stuff, pretty awesome. Now heading into an area called the X Base, and I believe we're heading towards Flight of Fear. I have no idea what this is exactly, except that it is an indoor roller coaster through this hangar. I don't think we're going to be able to stealth mode film in this thing.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's going to happen.
It's going to be dark.
Since this is dark, do you think it's anything like Rock and Roller Coaster?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
What
Do
is
you think
he
Steve
singing?
Perry will be in here singing, serenading us?
Steve Perry.
He's not a part of Aerosmith.
He's not in
No.
Aerosmith.
Oh,
He's
I think you're thinking of Luke Perry.
Luke Perry, that's right. Right, he still lives in 90210, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, I got it confused. They have a full-size UFO inside the building. What would you say?
It smells like farts in here.
Oh, I was going to say it reminds me of the Space Mountain Q line, but that really never smells like that. Sometimes. Maybe it's just an Ohio thing.
This is like Alien when they say in space no one can smell your farts.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Did Sigourney Weaver say that? There's some sort of like alien pods on the other side of where the ride load area is. Oh my gosh!
I hear you scream.
Okay, that was pretty intense. I have to know your guys' opinion. I felt like I was riding Rock and Roller Coaster.
With Steve Perry?
I felt like we were riding Rock and Roller Coaster without the music. If you had put Aerosmith over that, I think it would have been the same, pretty much the same.
I think
kind
it
of
was
ride.
very similar.
Very
yeah.
similar.
I think it was a little more intense.
Really?
Yeah, there was
Do
a
you
weird
not- you don't?
section.
I thought it was about the same. I just think you hear the music, so it's scarier because the music's not playing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's scarier listening to Aerosmith.
No, it's you're concentrating on the music, so you don't notice how insane Rock and Roller Coaster is. I think this is about the same ride.
No.
We're gonna have
This
to-
was much.
We'll have to do a comparison. We'll have to do a comparison video
Yeah.
to really
Yeah.
see.
This seemed a little bit longer too.
Why don't
Maybe a
you
little
guys
bit longer.
leave some comments down below and let us know what you think.
Yeah,
Do you-
that exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see that Spuds McKenzie is still relevant here in Ohio. Over in Planet Snoopy, they have this really cool helicopter ride for kids. I'm kind of jealous that I'm too big to ride that. Check it out, it's Snoopy right here, just hanging out. Tim wants to do this thing called Boo Blasters on Boo Hill, and I have to side with him because I kind of want to do it too. It looks awesome. Look at this, you walk through a gigantic mouth. Is this thing safe, Tim? Whoa, just clamps down on you. I know it's very dark and you can barely see it, but this kind of reminds me of the Haunted Mansion. These are very similar to a Doom Buggy. It's kind of like a crossover between Astro Blasters and Haunted Mansion. This is awesome though. It's like, I was worried they weren't gonna have any dark rides here, but they totally have a dark ride. This is like dark ride style. Whoa, there's a rat that just popped out. I really like this. Whoa! Oh my gosh, look at this. This is great.
Dead people.
This is the freaking best ride ever. Whoa! Watch out. I'm in love with this ride. Look at this.
Oh, what is happening right now?
What the heck?
This is like pirates. This is like when they run around in pirates.
It's awesome. They're chasing that tourist. This might be my new favorite ride. This is amazing. Look at this guy's got an iPod here. This is what happens. Oh, Linda Blair.
You will never leave Bleakstone Mountain. Never.
This is awesome. They have this little midway attraction called Stinky Feet, and basically you just shoot water at the stinky feet and wash off the stinky feet, and then you win a prize. You can win your own Pokemon right there. I have to say, when it comes to theme parks with the most gargantuan Sprite advertisement in the form of an umbrella, this one wins. Wow, look down here! There's an otter! Right here, there's an otter! What the? What? Look at that! It's a freaking otter! He doesn't know which way to go! He's still in the middle. That's insane! It is now time for the Diamondback. Now, you were saying this is one of the top 10 roller coasters anywhere in the US or in the world?
I don't know.
It's in the top tier though. When you look up awesome roller coasters, this bad boy pops up in your search.
Yeah, so this is
Look at this! Look at this right here. We're gonna do this.
230 feet into the air, 80 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh.
This is a B&M hyper coaster. Amazing.
What is a B&M?
I don't know how to say it.
It's a bowel movement.
Yeah, it's a bowel movement.
It's what I'm gonna have when we go down that drop. You definitely do not want to bring a cell phone on here. Look at this. What do you think the odds of them telling me to lose the GoPro?
100%.
They're not allowing me to bring the GoPro on. I have to remove the GoPro, and we're sitting in the very back.
It's gonna be good.
It's the fastest part. If you're on a roller coaster, the back is always where you want to sit. So we're sitting in the very back, and the very back seats are spread apart. So you're sitting right on the edge. The one in front of them are combined, so that's less scary. The ones on the back, you're basically hanging over the edge. This is not gonna be fun for me at all. Just getting off the ride. What were your thoughts?
It was okay.
It was okay?
It was a lot of fun.
I lost my mind. Sitting in the back, you get completely airborne. My rear end was not even in the seat. And we were on the edge. I was scared to death on that thing. But I would ride it again. I would ride it again.
It was a lot of fun.
So that was the Diamondback. It was a lot of fun, but very scary. I am now going to try Skyline Chili. Supposedly, from what I hear, there are two different rivalries when it comes to chili in Cincinnati. Skyline, and what's the other one?
Gold Star.
Gold Star. So today we're going to try Skyline. Maybe tomorrow we can try Gold Star, and then we can give the consensus in a day or two.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just spoiled the fact that you guys are here for more than one day.
Oh, that's okay.
Scratch that. You didn't hear anything from me. These crazy bees out here. Winged creatures of death. Are you scared of bugs?
No.
No?
No. Let's see.
You're gonna touch it?
Coney dogs?
We got it with chili, cheese, onions, and mustard. So I don't know if we did it right.
I don't know.
Is that like
Well, you
the
got
real
chili on the hot dogs.
one? Yeah.
I just got straight chili with cheese and onions. I got a lot of cheese. And well, I guess there's a lot of chili in there too.
But it wasn't on the menu.
Yeah, it's like secret.
Understand.
It's like secret menu to order the chili. So you go to Skyline Chili, you got to ask specially for their secret menu to get straight up chili. Yeah. Wait a second. Hold on. What were you doing? You were like patting down. You were like patting down the dog.
You
is
have to tuck
all the
your
way
cheese
into
in.
it.
Tuck your
Yeah.
really like good night. Good night, cheese.
True
night.
Ohioans.
I'm tucking you in.
What do you call somebody from Ohio? An Ohioan?
No.
It has a little cinnamon taste to it. It's pretty good. There's no beans in it though. You asked for beans, and they looked at you like you were an alien.
They said, we don't do that here.
Yeah, they go, we don't do beans here.
They said, we don't do beans
No,
here.
no, no. There's no beans in Ohio. My voice is like shot from screaming on that roller coaster. I think it's safe to say there's no beverages. There's no beverages allowed on this Tim, so chug it, because we're about to go up in the Eiffel Tower. In fact, here comes our elevator right now. Did you chug? Oh, look at you. Yeah. That was excellent. Everyone's loaded into the elevator. We're about to go to the top. It's getting very cramped in here. My personal space is being invaded.
I'm taking you guys up 275 feet. While you're up here, there's no eating, drinking, or smoking, and it is against Ohio state law to spit, drop, or throw anything over the side. That does include small children, big children, friends, families, your phones while you're playing Pokemon Go. Don't drop it over the side while you're trying to catch them all.
Whoa, look at this. It's just like open bars. This is crazy. There's like no glass. You can just like stick your hand out. Oh my gosh, this is moderately terrible. I know my van is down there somewhere in that sea of cars. Now don't quote me on this, but this is 1/3 scale of the one in Paris. The one in Las Vegas is half scale. So this one isn't as tall as the one in Las Vegas. I thought it was the same size, but the one in Vegas is a little bit taller than this one. But this is pretty terrifying. Look at this.
Just got one question for you guys. Are those petunias?
Not every day you see fireworks being shot out right above a roller coaster. But oh yes, you will see that at Kings Island in Cincinnati, Ohio. And now it is time for me to say, wait for it. Wait for it! The vlog is now completely and entirely, wait for it! Wait for it! The vlog and my voice is shot from riding all those coasters. The vlog is completely for today. Completely. Oh yes. Over.